Hakka Noodles. Hi, I'm Anupa and I've welcomed you to Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana and a warm welcome to our series of Cooking for Beginners. Let's do something Chinese today, and what better than Hakka Noodles? Very simple and wholesome recipe of Hakka Noodles I'm going to show you now. So what all do we need to make Hakka Noodles? We need boiled noodles, bean sprouts, oil, spring onion whites, carrots, spring onion greens, capsicum, cabbage, salt, pepper and soy sauce. Very simple recipe. We need a wok. And if you have a non-stick wok, or rather I would suggest that you use a non-stick wok since you are a beginner and you may not be able to toss the noodles very well, and if you're using a cast iron wok, the noodles and the vegetables may get stuck to it, so best is to use a non-stick pan, to which I will now add oil. The noodles that I have with me are boiled. Now how do you boil noodles? It's very simple. If you're using 1 packet of noodles, you need to put a pan with at least 6 to 7 cups of water to boil, and to which you will add salt and very little oil. Now once that water comes to a boil, just put all the raw noodles in it and wait till all the noodles get cooked. You have to basically remove one noodle out of the water and see if it is cooked. If it goes soft like this, just drain off the water and cool the noodles immediately by pouring cold water over it. So once the noodles have cooled down, you just have to apply some oil to it like this so that it doesn't stick to each other. And that's very simple. That's the way you need to boil these noodles and keep it. Apart from that, I have all the other vegetables which we have cut. Now if you have a good grater at home, you just need to grate them. Like for example, these carrots, if you're not very well versed with cutting carrots like this, you can just grate them. And onions and spring onions have to be sliced. It's quite simple. Same thing with capsicum and cabbage. So my vegetables are done. I also have bean sprouts which are easily available in most of the grocery stores. Oil is also hot. All I need here is a wooden spatula. I'll show you what we are going to do now. We are going to add all the vegetables and toss it well. So first we'll add the onions, we'll add the capsicum. Chinese cooking is always done on high heat, so we are doing it on high heat. So after the carrots, we'll add cabbage. We'll leave the bean sprouts and the spring onions towards the end. Now we'll add some salt to these vegetables and some pepper powder. We'll add some soya sauce and just toss. To this we'll add the noodles and we'll add some bean sprouts. You see this, I'm not doing much cooking here. I'm just tossing it on high heat, and some spring onion greens. We've already added salt, we've already added pepper. All we need to add now again is maybe some soya sauce. Soya sauce is also quite high in salt, so the actual salt can be a little less in the entire recipe. And just mix this. Simple recipe. That's it. You just need to mix so that the soya sauce gets mixed with the noodles and everything gets mixed well together, just like this. Let it stay in the wok for a while for it to get very well heated. We'll again toss it up, and that's it. Noodles are ready. Noodles is a very basic recipe. With this you could serve so many other dishes. I will eventually show you how to make very typical Chinese food also. Okay, we'll mix this once again. Since you are a beginner and you may find tossing in a wok a little difficult, what I'll suggest you is that you take another flat spoon, so 2 flat ladles, and just mix like this, and just toss. It's simple. That's it. It's ready. We'll switch off the heat and we'll start the plating with the help of 2 forks. That's it. And we'll put some spring onion greens on top. Simple Hakka noodles is ready. Make this recipe just the way I have made it and you'll be very proud of yourself.